Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025. On behalf of the San Antonio Vehicle Impound Facility Auction, I'd like to welcome you here to the auction through JoeRideAutos.com. My name is Dalia Ward Arriaga, and I'm licensed by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. My license number is 18222. Before we get started with today's sale, I will go over some important terms and conditions. You must be 18 years or older to bid on today's vehicles. All vehicles today are sold as is, where is, with no warranties expressed or implied. All sales are final. $32 processing fee applies to each vehicle that is purchased. There is also a platform fee. Both of these fees are added to your bid price as seen on your screen. All vehicles must be paid for no later than Thursday. Payments can be made today after the auction until 10 p.m. and tomorrow until 4 p.m. That's Wednesday today and Thursday tomorrow of this week, folks. Registered bidder must present a valid ID when paying out. Payments need to be made in person by cash, Visa, MasterCard, or Discover. The gate to remove your vehicles will open today after the auction until 9 p.m. Thursday and Friday, that gate's open from 8:30 in the morning until 4 p.m. In order to remove any of the vehicles, you must have a paid invoice, and the vehicle must be removed by a TDLR tow truck, trailer, or tow dolly with an electric winch. No guests are allowed when picking up your vehicle. It must be you only, and you must have a reflective vest on while you're in the yard. Vehicles must be registered within 20 days. This is a police impound, and if third-party issues arise, you will not be able to receive assistance. Buenas tardes, damas y caballeros. Hoy es miércoles, día 23 de julio de 2025. En nombre de la subasta de instalaciones de incautación de vehículos de San Antonio, me gustaría darle la bienvenida a la subasta a través de JoeRideAutos.com. Mi nombre es Dalia Ward Arriaga y tengo la licencia del Departamento de Licencias y Regulación de Texas. Mi número de licencia es 18222. Antes de comenzar con la subasta de hoy, repasaré los términos y condiciones importantes. Debe tener 18 años o más para ofertar por los vehículos de hoy. Todos los vehículos se venden tal como están, sin garantía expresa o implícita, y todas las ventas son definitivas. Se aplica una tarifa de procesamiento de $32 a cada vehículo que se compra, y también hay una tarifa de plataforma. Ambas son agregadas al precio de oferta como aparecen en su pantalla. Todos los vehículos deben pagarse a más tardar el jueves. Los pagos se pueden realizar hoy después de la subasta hasta las 10 de la noche y mañana hasta las 4 de la tarde. Ese es miércoles hoy y jueves mañana de esta semana. El postor registrado deberá presentar una identificación válida al realizar su pago. Pagos deben realizarse en persona con efectivo, Visa, MasterCard o Discover. La puerta para retirar sus vehículos se abrirá hoy después de las subastas a las 9 de la noche. Jueves y viernes la puerta se abrirá de 8:30 de la mañana hasta las 4 de la tarde. Para retirar cualquier vehículo debe tener una factura pagada y el vehículo debe ser retirado mediante una grúa, remolque, plataforma rodante TDLR con una moza eléctrica. No se permiten invitados al momento de recoger su vehículo. Debe ser solo usted y debe tener un chaleco reflectante puesto mientras está dentro de la instalación. Los vehículos deberán matricularse en el plazo de 20 días. Este es un depósito policial y si surgen problemas con terceros no se les va a poder brindar asistencia. And then just a reminder, folks, your auction sales receipts will not have actual mileage documented. Please keep that in mind. There is no exceptions to the rule. So keep it in mind when you're purchasing a vehicle here that your auction sales receipt will not have the mileage documented. Nomás les quiero recordar que los recibos de la subasta, cuando compre un vehículo aquí, no va a mostrar el kilometraje. No hay excepciones a esta regla, so por favor de tomar eso en cuenta cuando está haciendo una compra aquí en el impound. Gracias. We got about 13 seconds on the clock. Nos faltan 10 segunditos para comenzar la subasta. You're the best, kiddo.
We have how many minutes?
12 seconds. Okay, let's start it. All right, lot number one, folks, is going to be that 2024 other. 2024 other. This is your lot number one, folks. I'm at 200, now 2 1/4. 200 bid, now 2 1/4. Bid 2 1/4, 200, now 2 1/4. I'm at 200, now 2 1/4. 225. Sold, $200. Sold, $200. Lot number two is going to be the 2005 Yamaha FZ6. The 2005 Yamaha FZ6, folks. Here we go. I'm at 2.5, now 275. 2.5, now 275. Bid 275, now 300. I need 300, now 3 1/4. 300 bid, now 3 1/4. Bid 3 1/4. 325, 3 1/4. 325. Sold $300. Sold $300. Lot number 3 is going to be the 1984 Honda VT 500. 1984 VT 500. Here we go, folks. I'm at 200 now, 2 and a quarter. 200 bid now, 2 and a quarter. Bid 2 and a quarter, 200 now, 2 and a quarter. I'm 200 now, 2 and a quarter. 225, 225, 2 and a quarter. Sold $200. Sold $200. Lot number 4, 2007 Honda CBR 1000. Lot number 4, folks. Here we go. 2007 Honda CBR 1000. Here we go. I'm at 1,050, 1,100, now 11 and a half, now 1,200. Bid 12 and a half, now 13. Bid 13, 12 and a half, now 13. Bid 1,300, 13 and a half, now 14. Sold 13 and a half. Sold 13 and a half. Lot number 5 is going to be the 2017 Nissan Altima, folks. Here we go. 2017 Nissan Altima. Here we go. I'm at 1,100 now, 11 and a half. I'm at 1,100 now, 11 and a half. I'm at 11 and a half. 1,200 now, 12 and a half. Bid 12 and a half. I'm at 1,300 now, 13 and a half. 1,300 now, 13 and a half, now 14. I need 14. 13 and a half, now 14. Bid 14, 13 and a half, now 14. Bid 1,400. They're sold 13 and a half. Sold 13 and a half. Lot number 6 is the 2003 Ford F-250. This one here, folks, is going to be the 2003 Ford F-250, folks. Here we go. 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. I'm at 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half, now 975. Bid 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000, $1,000. 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000. Now 1,050. 1,050, now 1,100. Bid 1,100, 1,050, now 1,100. Bid 1,100, means 100. 1,100. Sold 1,050. Sold 1,050. Lot number 7 is going to be the 2009 Toyota Matrix. Okay, 2009 Toyota Matrix, folks. Here we go. I'm at 800 now, 8 and a quarter. 800 bid now, 8 and a quarter. Bid 8 and a quarter on the Toyota Matrix. 8 and a quarter, 825. 8 and a quarter, 825. Now 8 and a half. I'm 8 and a quarter now, 8 and a half. Bid 8 and a half, 8 and a quarter now, 8 and a half. 850, 8 and a half. Sold 8 and a quarter. Sold 8 and a quarter. Lot number 8 is going to be a rebuild salvage, folks. 2008 Chevrolet Malibu, folks. Rebuild salvage, 2008 Chevrolet Malibu, folks. Here we go. 575, now 600. Bid 600. Sold 575. Sold 575. Lot number 9 is a rebuild salvage 2012 Chevrolet Malibu. 2012 Chevrolet Malibu. 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, not 5 and a half. Bid 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, not 5 and a half. Bid 5 and a half, 550. 5 and a half, now 575. I'm 5 and a half, now 575. Bid 575. Now 600. I need 600. 575, now 600. Bid 600, $600. Sold 575. Sold 575. Lot number 10 is going to be the 2012 Toyota Tundra. This one here, folks, is your 2012. Let's move up a little bit, Aaron. This is your 2012 Toyota Tundra, folks. Here we go. I'm at 35 and a half, now 36, 36 and a half, now 37. Bid 3,700, 3,700, 37 and a half, 38, now 38 and a half. All right, 39, now 39 and a half, now 4,000, 4,050. Bid 4,050, 4,050, 4,050, now 41. I'm at 41 and a half, now 42. Bid 4,200, 4,200. Sold 41 and a half, sold 41 and a half. Lot number 11, 2008 Saturn Astra. This one here, folks, it's going to be the 2008 Saturn Astra. Here we go, folks. I'm at 300, now 3 and a quarter. 3 and a bid, now 3 and a quarter. Bid 3 and a quarter, 325, now 3 and a half. I'm at 3 and a quarter, now 3 and a half. Bid 3 and a half, 3 and a quarter, now 3 and a half, now 375. Bid 375, 375, 375. Sold 3 and a half, sold 3 and a half. Lot number 12, 2012 Kia Rio, folks. Here we go. 2012 Kia Rio. Here we go. I'm at 575, now 600, $600. 575, now 600, 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. Bid 6 and a half, 675, now 700, 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. I need 7 and a half, 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half, 775, now 800, now 8 and a quarter. Bid 8 and a quarter, 825, 825, now 8 and a half. I'm at 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. Bid 8 and a half, now 875. 875, now 900. Bid 900, $900. 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. I need 9 and a half. 9 and a half, now 975. Bid 975, $975. 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000, $1,000. 1,000, 1,050. 1,000 bid, now 1,050. 1,050, 1,050. Sold 1,000, sold 1,000. Lot number 13 is going to be the 2011 Chrysler 300. 2011 Chrysler 300, folks. Here we go. I'm at 1,050, now 1,100. 1,100, now 11 and a half. Bid 11 and a half. 1,100, now 11 and a half. Bid 11 and a half, now 1,200. I need 1,200. 1,200, now 12 and a half. Bid 12 and a half. 13, now 13 and a half, now 14. I'm 1,400, now 14 and a half. Bid 14 and a half, now 15. Bid 1,500, now 15 and a half, now 16. I need 1,600. 15 and a half, now 16, now 16 and a half. Bid 1,650. 1,650, now 17. 1,700, now 17 and a half. Bid 17 and a half. 1,750. Sold $1,700. Sold $1,700. For 14 is going to be the 20 Chrysler 300. 12 Chrysler 300. Here we go. 24 and a half, 25 and a half, 26 and a half, now 27. 27 and a half, now 28, 28 and a half, now 29, 29 and a half, now 3,000. Bid 3,000. 3,100, now 31 and a half, now 32. I'm 32 and a half, now 33. They're only hundreds. 3,400, now 34 and a half, now 35. They're the weak pair. 35 and a half, now 36. I don't know if those are stronger. 36 and a half, now 37. Bid 3,700, now 37 and a half, now 38. 38 and a half, now 39. Bid 39, now 39 and a half, now 4,000. Bid 4,000, now 4,050. 4,050, now 41, check them. 41 and a half, now 42. 42 and a half, now 43. Bid 43 and a half, now 44. 4,400, now 44 and a half. 44 and a half, now 45, now 45 and a half. 4,600, now 46 and a half. I don't know about those. I don't know what they are. 4,800, they were my brothers. 48 and a half, now 49, now 49 and a half, now 5,000. Bid 5,000, now 51. Now 5,100, now 52, now 53. Bid 53, now 54, now 55, now 56. Bid 5,600, now 57, now 58. 5,800, now 59, now 6,000. $6,000, now 61, now 62. 6,200, now 63, now 64. 65, now 66. 67, now 68. I need 6,800. 6,800, now 69. 6,900, now 7,000, now 71. Bid 7,100, now 72. I'm 72, now 73. Bid 73, now 74. 7,400, now 75. Bid 7,500. now 76. I'm 7600, now 77. Bid 77, now 78. I'm 7800, now 79. Bid 7900, now 8000. 8000, now 8100. Bid 8100, now 82. I'm 8200, now 83. Bid 83. 8200, now 83, now 84, now 85. Bid 85, 8400, now 85. Sold 8400, sold 8400. Lot number 16 is going to be a 2004 Ford F350, folks. What's up? 2004 Ford F350, folks. There it is. 11 and a half, now 1200. Bid 1200, 11 and a half, now 1200, now 12 and a half. I need 12 and a half, 1200, now 12 and a half. Bid 12 and a half, bid 1250, need 250, now 13. I'm at 1300, now 13 and a half, 1300, now 13 and a half, need 350, 13 and a half, now 14. I need 14, 13 and a half, now 14, now 14 and a half. I'm at 1400, now 14 and a half, bid 1450, now 15. I need 15, 14 and a half, now 15. Bid 15, now 15 and a half, now 16. Bid 1600, now 16 and a half. Bid 16 and a half, now 17. I need 17, 16 and a half, now 17, now 17 and a half. Bid 1750. Sold $1,700, sold $1,700. Lot number 17 is going to be the 2006 Chevrolet Silverado. This one here, folks, 2006 Chevrolet Silverado, folks. 1200, now 12 and a half, now 13. I need 13, 12 and a half, now 13. Bid 13, 12 and a half, now 13. Now 13 and a half. I'm at 13 and a half, now 14. 1400, now 14 and a half. I'm at 1400, now 14 and a half, now 15. Bid 15, 14 and a half, now 15, now 15 and a half. Bid 15 and a half, 1550, now 16. Need 600, 15 and a half, now 16. 1600, now 16 and a half. Bid 1650, need 650, 16 and a half, now 17. I need 17, 16 and a half, now 17. 1700, now 17 and a half. Bid 17, now 17 and a half. 1750. Sold 1700, sold 1700. Lot number 18 is a 2017 Nissan Altima, folks. This right here is your 2017 Nissan Altima, folks. I'm at 900, now 9 and a quarter, 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. Bid 9 and a half, 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half, 950, now 975. I'm at 9 and a half, now 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000, 975, now 1,000. $11 and a half, now 1,200, now 12 and a half. Bid 12 and a half, 1,200, now 12 and a half. Now 13, now 13 and a half, 1,300, now 13 and a half. Bid 13 and a half, 1,350. Sold $1,300, sold $1,300. Lot number 19 is going to be your 2015 Hyundai Elantra. This one here, folks, 2015 Hyundai Elantra. Here we go. 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. I'm at 7 and a half, now 775. 775, now 800. Bid 800, $800, now 8 and a quarter. 8 and a bit, now 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. I'm at 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half, now 875. 875, now 900, now 9 and a quarter. 9 and a bit, now 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. Bid 9 and a half, 950. 9 and a half, now 975. I'm 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000, 975, now 1,000. 1,050. $1,000 bid, now 1,050. Mid 50. 1,050, now 1,100. I'm at 1,050, now 1,100. 100, now 11 and a half. I'm at 1,100, now 11 and a half. Bid 11 and a half. Now 12. Bid 1200, 11 and a half, now 1200. Bid 1200, 1200, now 12 and a half. I'm at 12, now 12 and a half. Bid 12 and a half, 1250. Sold $1,200, sold $1,200. Lot number 20 is going to be the 2005 Pontiac G6, folks. Lot number 20 is going to be the 2005 Pontiac G6. Here we go. 300, now 3 and a quarter. 3 and a bid, now 3 and a quarter. Bid 3 and a quarter, 325. 3 and a quarter, 325. Sold $300, sold $300. Lot number 21 is going to be 2004 Toyota Sequoia. This one here, folks, is going to be the 2004 Toyota Sequoia. Here we go. I'm at 800, now 8 and a quarter. 8 and a bid, now 8 and a quarter. Bid 8 and a quarter, 800, now 8 and a quarter. 825, now 8 and a half. I'm 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. Now 875. 875, now 900. Bid 900, $900. Bid 900. Now 9 and a quarter. 9 and a bid, now 9 and a quarter. Bid 9 and a quarter, 925. Sold $900, sold $900. Lot number 22 is going to be the 2017 Ram 1500. Here we go. It's a 2017 Ram 1500, folks. I'm at 15 and a half, now 16, 16 and a half, now 17, 17 and a half, now 18, bid 18, 1700, 18 and a half, now 19, 19 and a half, now 2000, $2,000, now 2050, 2050, now 21, bid 2100, now 21 and a half, 21 and a half, now 22, bid 2200, now 22 and a half. I'm at 2200, now 22 and a half, now 23, bid 23, 22 and a half, now 23, bid 23, $2,300, sold 22 and a half, sold 22 and a half. Lot number 23 is going to be the 2000 Mazda 626. This one here, folks, is going to be the 2000 Mazda 626. I'm at 3 and a quarter, now 3 and a half. 3 and a quarter, now 3 and a half. Bid 3 and a half, now 375. Bid 375, 375, 375. Sold 3 and a half, sold 3 and a half. Lot number 24 is a 2016 Mitsubishi Lancer. 2016 Mitsubishi Lancer. I'm at 575, 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. Bid 6 and a half, 6 and a half, now 675. Bid 675, now 700. $700, 700, now 7 and a quarter. Bid 7 and a quarter, 725. 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. I'm at 7 and a half, now 775. Bid 775, now 800. Bid 800, now 8 and a quarter. 8 and a bid, now 8 and a quarter. Bid 8 and a quarter, 825, 825, now 8 and a half. I need 8 and a half, now 875. 875, 875, now 900. Bid 900, now 9 and a quarter. 9 and a bid, now 9 and a quarter. Bid 9 and a quarter, 925. Sold $900, sold $900. Next up is a 2003 Dodge Neon. Here we go on the 2003 Dodge Neon, folks. I'm at 275, now 300, $300. 275, now 300. Bid 300, 275, now 300. Bid 300. Sold 275, sold 275. Lot number 26 is a 2015 Nissan Altima. This one here, folks, is the 2015 Nissan Altima, folks. Here we go. 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half, 675, now 700. Bid 700, 700. 675, now 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. I'm at 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. Bid 7.5, 750, 775, now 800. Bid 800, 775, now 800. Bid 800, now 8.25. 8 bid, now 8.25. Bid 8.25, 825. Now 8.5. I'm at 8.25, now 8.5. Bid 8.5, 8.25, now 8.5. Sold 8.25, sold 8.25. Lot number 27 is going to be the 2017 Volkswagen Passat. This one here is your 2017 Volkswagen Passat, folks. Here we go. 9.5, 975, now 1,000, 1,050, 1,050, now 1,100, now 11.5. 11.5, now 1,200, 1,200, bid 1,200, now 12.5. I'm at 12, now 12.5, bid 12.5, now 13, now 13.5, 13.5, now 14, now 14.5, bid 14.5, now 15. Sold 15.5, sold 1,550. Lot number 28 is going to be the 1998 Chevrolet Prism. 1998 Chevrolet Prism, folks. 200, now 2.25. 200 bid, now 2.25. Bid 2.25, 225. Now 300. 225, now 2.5, now 275. Bid 275, getting ahead of myself. 2.5, now 275, now 300. Bid 300, 275, now 300, $300. Bid 300, now 3.25. 300 bid, now 3.25. Bid 3.25, 325. Sold $300, sold $300. Lot number 29 is 2003 Ford Expedition. 2003 Ford Expedition, folks. Here we go. I'm at 7.25, now 7.5. 7.25, now 7.5. Bid 7.5, 7.25, now 7.5. Bid 7.5, 750. Sold 7.25, sold 7.25. Lot number 30 is going to be the 2012 Dodge Avenger, folks. 2012 Dodge Avenger. Here we go. 5 now 5.25. 5 and a bid, now 5.25. Bid 5.25. 500, now 5.25. 525, now 5.5. I'm 5.25, now 5.5.